Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Spark. I'm Adam, and today we are tackling one of the most requested topics in the world of English learning, the IELTS Speaking Test.
Hi everyone, I'm Leo, and I'm really excited about this one. We often hear students ask, what exactly is the difference between a band 5 and a band 8.5? Or why did I get a 5.5 when I thought I spoke well?
That is a great question, Leo. Today, we are going to show you, not just tell you. We are going to perform a mock test. Leo will act as a Band 5.0 candidate and then as a Band 8.5 for the exact same questions.
This is going to be fun. After each round, we will pause and analyze the vocabulary, grammar, and fluency to show you exactly what the examiner is looking for. Let's start with part 1, your hometown.
In professional examiner voice. Now, I'd like to talk about where you live. Leo, could you describe your hometown for me?
Yes, I live in Riyadh. It is big city. There are many buildings. I like it because it is nice. There is many shopping malls and good restaurants. It is very hot in summer. Yes.
Okay, let's stop there. That was a typical Band 5.0 response. Now, Leo, let's hear the Band 8.5 version for the same question.
Well, I currently reside in Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia. It's a vibrant and bustling metropolis that never seems to sleep. What I find most fascinating about it is the striking contrast between its ultra-modern skyscrapers and the rich traditional heritage found in the older districts. It's a city of great opportunities, though it can get quite sweltering during the peak of summer.
Wow, what a massive difference. Leo, let's break that down for our listeners. Why was the first one a 5.0?
Well, in the 5.0 version, I used very safe and simple words like big, nice, and good. These are what we call low-level vocabulary. Also, my sentences were short and disconnected.
Exactly. But in the 8.5 version, you used words like vibrant, bustling, and metropolis. You also used sweltering instead of just saying very hot. This shows the examiner you have a wide range of vocabulary. Let's move on to talk about hobbies. Do you enjoy reading books in your spare time?
Yes, I like read books. I reading every day. Sometimes stories, sometimes news. Books is very important for learn English. I have many books in my house.
Notice the grammar there, everyone. Leo said, I like read instead of I like reading, and he said books is instead of books are. Now let's hear the 8.5 version.
To be perfectly honest, I've always been a voracious reader. Whenever I have some downtime, I find myself immersed in a historical novel or a self-improvement book. I'm particularly drawn to nonfiction because it allows me to broaden my horizons while simultaneously sharpening my language skills.
That was excellent. You used the word voracious. Can you explain that to the listeners?
Of course, if you are a voracious reader, it means you have a huge appetite for books. You read a lot and with great enthusiasm. It's a much higher level way of saying I read a lot.
And look at the connectors. You used phrases like to be perfectly honest and simultaneously. These words act like glue. They make your speech flow naturally, which is what the examiner calls coherence. The final thing we want to look at is fluency. In Band 5.0, there's a lot of because the student is translating from their native language. In Band 8.5, the student is thinking in English. Let's try one more. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
5 years. Maybe I am manager. I hope I speak English very good. I want live in another country, maybe London. I think it is good for my job. That's an intriguing question. In 5 years' time, I envision myself taking on a leadership role within a global corporation. Ideally, I'll be based in a major financial hub like London or New York, as I've always been keen on experiencing a fast-paced international environment. By then, I hope to have achieved a near-native level of fluency in English.
Perfect. You used the word envision instead of just I think.
Yes, Envision means to imagine or see a future possibility. It sounds much more professional. Also, notice the use of ideally and by then. These words show that you are organizing your thoughts clearly.
Also, your pronunciation was much clearer. In Band 5.0, the words are often flat, but in Band 8.5, you use intonation, the music of the language, to show which words are important. So, Leo, if someone is currently at a Band 5 or 6, what is the fastest way to move towards an 8?
My advice is to stop playing it safe. Don't use the first word that comes to your mind if it's a childish word. Instead of happy, say thrilled. Instead of hard, say challenging.
And record yourself. Listen to your own voice. Do you hear a lot of and If so, practice speaking slower so your brain has time to find better words.
Exactly. Accuracy is important, but the range of your vocabulary and the flow of your sentences are what really pull you into the higher bands.
We hope this comparison was helpful for your IELTS journey. Try to answer the questions we used today and see which band you sound like.
Thank you for joining us on the English Spark. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to master your English.
Until next time, keep practicing and stay confident.
Goodbye.
Take care.